What I have here today, May 19th, 2014, is the third and hopefully final attempt to do this video. Anyway, people ask me sometimes, what books do you recommend or what books do you use? And yeah, I have some books because I'm not a watchmaker, so I had to learn this stuff somehow. I didn't throw some watches underneath my pillow and then, in the middle of the night, I'm dreaming watch repair or something, and I had to read this stuff, learn, study. So anyway, that's why I have this in the description of my videos where I'm doing stuff with watches. What does it say here? Just for those of you who can't read or don't want to, this video is performed by an amateur. That's me. I have no training. I'm not a watchmaker. I never took any courses. Do not attempt at home. Because of this first one, that's why I say the second one. I don't want people messing up their watches and then blaming me. Third, no watches were harmed in the making of this video. That is my belief. Other people will argue, but I'm sticking to this and I don't care what other people think. Well, I do a little bit, but not with regards to this. Constructive criticism is always good. And lastly, for entertainment only, because of the first two. So, read it, learn it, live it, I guess. Anyway, not many years ago, 2003 I guess it was, because that's when I bought this book. I went to a flea market, bought a pocket watch. Went back, a few weeks later, bought another pocket watch, and I said to myself, what, am I buying other people's junk, or am I buying some stuff that's good? So I went to Borders bookstore, which is probably out of business now, and I perused there, and I found this book. That's what I like about the bookstores, is that you can look at stuff before you can buy it. So back in 2003, I bought this book, Complete Price Guide to Watches. Some people call this the Cooksey Shugart book, or the Cooksey book, because it's one of the author's name, Cooksey. And there's the spine. There it is. They call it the Cooksey Shugart book. I think that's funny. They call it that. I have a newer one of these, but this is the one I found. This book is excellent if you don't know anything about pocket watches, like I didn't know anything, but this helped me a lot. Besides having information on watches, for an example for you Waltham freaks, let's see if I can get to the front of it. Look at that. For example, they do this for many companies, if not all of them in the book. American Waltham Watch Co. They give you a brief history of the company, some important developments. You got some pictures here, and then you have here Waltham estimated serial numbers and production dates. And so you can look up the estimated date when the watch was made. You can get that on the internet too, more exact, but for a quick reference, you got here. And then they tell you 20 size, all the different models, 20 size, and some price and rarity and more pictures. And this one goes next, 18 size, all the different models, 18 size, I guess variations with jewels, how many jewels, and model numbers, and 18 size, a lot of 18 size there, more pictures. Then we got 16 size, all the different models for 16. What else do we got? 16, 16, 16, don't we have any 14? Yeah, 14. 12, 10, all the way down, 8, all the way down to God knows whatever. And the last thing here, they even got for this company some pocket watch cases that they came in, how they're case models. Nice. If you don't know what kind of Waltham watch you got, or what size, they have identification pictures here in the back. So you can compare it, and you figure out what you got. So you can go to the other part in there and see what it's worth, I guess. They do that for all of most of the American ones. They got Howard, and even got Hamilton. Elgin too. They go through a lot of stuff. They got them all. And even got in the back here wristwatches, American and foreign. And what was I going to point out? Hallmarks. They have the English hallmark somewhere in here. Where are they? I can't find them. I always have trouble finding the English hallmarks. Yeah, there they are. Hallmarks. You got some QC action going there. You can check the case date on there or something. And if you don't know anything about watches like I did, well, they tell you in the beginning here. Where was it? Care of watches. Cases. Marks on cases. Gold-filled cases. Determine the size. Railroad approved models. Where was that? Great American Railroad Pocket Watch. That was a good one. They have something on here on how the watches works. But of course I can't find that now. But they do. Trust me. Where was that? Movement identification. Watch parts. Case values. Where is how a watch works? Yeah, here it is. How a watch works. Bammo, all the parts of the watch. The jewels. Regulator identification. The train. Very good. Very good book. I think I've talked enough about this book. Balance and Hairspring. This was good. If you know anything about watches, read this and you'll know more. Next thing I bought. You buy these old watches, one thing that's going to break, the mainspring. That's what happened to me. I paid someone, maybe 2 or 3 watches I paid, and then, it was costing me a lot of money. So I do some research. I could do this cheaper if I had the tools and bought the mainsprings. So I bought this book, Illustrated Manual of American Watch Movements by the E.J. Swigert Company. I bought this book because of the where is that stuff? The mainspring information. I can't find. Oh yeah, look. Let's get to a good. Here, American mainsprings, right here. Elgin. Gives you the movement size, the number of the mainspring, how the end looks like, what's it made out of, and the models that it went into, and then dimensions of it. It's got the Elgin and Waltham and Hamilton, T-ends here, hole ends. This was great. I mean, I look up a part number, I can get a mainspring real cheap. I got the tools, I can install it. And besides that, it has the breakdowns. Parts and their numbers, and the description of the part. You got Waltham here, 16 size, 18 size Waltham. Look up the staff. Part numbers for staffs. Hamilton in here. Illinois, Elgin, all different stuff in here. The only problem you got, this company is no longer in business, so you can't call them up and order parts. It's just a reference guide. So this is good. If you're going to be working on American pocket watches, this is worth having. What I get next? Oh, then I finally got smart. And I went to the library and I took out this book, The Watch Repairer's Manual, H.B. Fried. I guess that's what his name is. And that's the spine. And there's four editions of this. I think this one's the first edition. I bought this one off of eBay because I liked it so much I decided to buy it because the library only lets you have the book for so long. So yeah, this is the first edition probably. But this book, I wish I read this book first before I took apart a watch. Modern watch, cleaning, how to case, adjusting canyon pinion, that was a good one. How to make a stem, mainspring repairs, how to make a balance. I can't do some of this stuff because I don't have the tools, but causes of overbanking, how to chew a balance wheel. It's a very good book. How to put a watch in beat. That's when you got to watch out for when you take apart the balances and take staffs. This book was good, or is good. A lot of information in here. That's why I bought it. $25 off of eBay. Very good book. What do I get next? Then I bought this one. I guess this microphone cord's in the way. Oh, things are moving. I'm gonna make sure it's in the camera. Operation service and overhaul instruction with part catalogs for Master Navigation Watch Type AN 5740. Hamilton. This is the 4992B. I bought one of these things and the hack didn't work on it, so I wanted to fix it. So I bought this book. That's the watch. You've seen these around. So this told me where the hack part was, the part number, whatever. So I bought it and fixed it. Look at this. This is pretty good too because it tells you parts of the watch, how a watch works. Basically, this applies to everything just about. Well, most of them. This is center seconds. Probably winding. Here, how it runs. What was the one that said time the setting mechanism? That's pretty much the same. Well, yeah, I mean the parts are different, they do it differently, but you know, you got the same idea with the clutch and everything. Service inspection, maintenance, and lubrication. So it tells you how to take the thing apart, how to clean it, how to oil it, how to put it back together. I mean, you can use this information for other watches too, because they're basically the same. So this was good. I enjoyed this. What do I get next? Oh, I got a staking set. Yeah, when I got the staking set, I'm like, well, how do I use this staking set? I bought it, but I wasn't sure how to use it. So I found this on the internet. K&D staking tools and how to use them. It's like a general catalog. So it's not specific, but it tells you, it gives you, there's a bunch of tools here, you know, number 95 used for driving out walls from detachable staffs. And, you know, what size watch, pointed punch, center wheel punch, driving out punch, taper mouth closing punches, what you use it for. This is good. And what else does it have in there? Other tools you can buy. I don't know if you can't buy them anymore because the company doesn't exist. I don't think it exists. 18B. What's a good set to get? 18L. That looks like a good one to get, but one of these days. Anyway, so this was good for staking set. Taught me how to use some of the stuff. Still got to find some more if I can. What was next? Oh, well, I only have this piece of paper I wrote out. Chicago School of Watchmaking course. Well, this is on the computer that dropped dead too. This you find this on eBay. I don't know, 20 bucks or something. But this goes into more depth than the Fried book. This is pretty good. I haven't even finished reading all this stuff yet, but this is really good. If you can get your hands on that, that'll be worth it. And then we go over Hamilton Ship Chronometer, manual for overhaul, repairing, and handling of that with parts catalog. Yeah, I bought one of these things and wanted to know about it. So the government, I think it's their government reproduction. Yeah, government reproduction. This is very good too. Tells you how to take it apart. Well, it tells you how it works too, in case you didn't know. I think you can use this for other stuff too, but yeah, how it works, how to take it apart, how to clean it, how to put it together, how to oil it, and how to adjust it, which is important. So if you have a Model 21, even parts list too. Got a Model 21 chronometer, get one of these government manuals. It's very good. And since I was interested in chronometers, I bought this book. The Ship's Chronometer, Marvin E. Whitney. This guy worked for the Naval Observatory working on these things. And he did other stuff too, but I'm not going to read the stuff on the side because I'm trying to make this video short. Anyway, this is like a history. He goes into, got some historical stuff in the beginning, development. And he talks about other chronometers. What was something in there they had? Oh yeah, how they work. Different escapements to detent. Testing and adjusting. So he talks about that. He even got some Hamilton stuff in here too because he worked on them. So has a lot of stuff. I think this might be a little bit more detail than this. I forget. But yeah, he talks about a lot of stuff. I mean, he writes about a lot of stuff. This is an interesting read. I like this. The development. And let's see, I think I got one more. I got it in the folder here. The last American pocket and wristwatch balance staff interchangeability list. So I, got some old pocket watches and I can't get the staff, so I thought maybe I could find a staff that was close enough. So this guy, what's that, Georgie Townsend. I wonder if he's related to Peter Townsend. Well, he looks like he measured a whole bunch of these staffs. Yeah, he measured them and he grouped them in such a way. What did he do? He grouped them, I don't know, by a certain size. So you can maybe pick one that's close. And here he's got, someone's got dimensions on Waltham. E. Howard. I think there's some more. Hampton. Yeah, there's some more staff information. Where was the stuff? Oh yeah. Hamilton 2-piece friction fit staff. I did a video where we replaced one of these staffs. The hub stays in the arm. You have to remember that. And how to remove a staff. How to install a balance staff. And fitting balance staff. Technical data. Hamilton has some stuff. So, very good. If you're not going to use it for the staff stuff, it's got some good stuff in the middle. So, that's the last. So, that concludes. That's all the stuff I have now. If I get anything else, I'll have to update or write it down. Maybe I'll put the titles of this stuff in the description. I'm kind of lazy on that, so it'll take a while for me to do that. So, just to finish up, let's see, since I can't see this, here is a piece of paper. Like I said, this is the stuff that I read, continue to read, and use currently. And I'm not going to put the book there, it's too big. And yeah, don't forget this. So thank you for your cooperation. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, if you have any other books or literature, put it in the comments. Share the knowledge. I don't think we're competing with each other. I'm not competing with anybody, so let everybody win, I guess. Again, thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you very much.